Yo, what's up guys, I'm Yanick from the Producer School, and in this video I will show you how to make the typical Brazilian bass or slap house bass line in Serum. This is what the final result will sound like. So that's what we'll be making today. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and without further ado, let's get straight into this. If you're looking for more Brazilian bass, slap house or deep house sounds, then make sure to check out our latest pack called Cosmic, which has a lot of dope Brazilian bass, slap house and deep house presets, samples, vocals, MIDI files and so much more in it. So if you want to check it out and support our channel, then go to the link in the description. So I loaded up an init patch in Serum, so we can just start off from the init preset and make the sound from there. I will be using two oscillators for the sound. They are both just from the standard Serum wavetable, so you don't need to download anything else. And for the first one, I'm going to use the Spectral Monster 2, this one. And let's set the wavetable position to around 180 or something. And I'm going to pitch it down 2 octaves so we can play more like a bass sound. Like that. And the second oscillator will be a saw wavetable with a high unison. You can go for like 8 or 16, it doesn't really matter as long as it's higher than 8 or something. And let's lower down the detune a bit like this. And let's also put it 2 octaves down like the first oscillator. Like that. Then go to the filter section and select low 18, so you can go to the right just one step and then you find the 18 one. Make sure you select both oscillators so they both go through the filter. For this sound it's really important that they both go through the filter. And let's add just a little bit of drive, like 20%. And now we're gonna create an envelope for the cutoff. So head over to your envelopes, and for this one I'll be using envelope 2. Because envelope 1 is already routed to the volume of the sound, which is just standard in Serum. Lower down the sustain and lower down the decay as well, just a little bit. And then drag it onto the cutoff. As you can see, it goes 2 ways right now. It goes both to the left and right, but we only want it to go one way. To change that, you can use Alt Shift and then click this little icon. And now it's only one way like this. Then lower it down all the way. And now you can already hear that there's more of a bass sound coming with this filter. You can also modulate more things with envelope 2, for instance the wavetable position. So just drag and drop it on top of the wavetable position. And then you can make the sound a little bit more interesting. So let's put it like you can definitely hear that it's doing something different on a sound. I won't do it that much, just like this. To add a little bit more attack to the sound, you can create another envelope and make it really short, just a really low decay, like 10 milliseconds or something, or 12. And then drag the envelope to the coarse pitch, make sure it goes only one way, like this. And then you can create a little attack or click to the sound. It's basically automating the pitch, and it goes so fast that it creates a nice attack on the sound. And let's also do it for oscillator B, just the same way as we did for oscillator 1. And that's it for the filters, oscillators and envelopes. Now let's head over to the effects to make the sound even better. The first thing I'm going to add is some hyper and dimension. I'm going to use low unison because this is just a simple bass. And let's also add some dimension. And now comes the best part of this sound design tutorial, and that's the multiband compression in Serum. Multiband compression or OTTs are used a lot for Brazilian bass or slap house bass lines, and they give this nice attack and also add some harmonics. So make sure you select multiband on. and lower down the threshold a bit. And let's lower down the mix just a little bit. As you can hear, there's a really annoying click at the end. And to remove this, you can go to envelope 1 and add a little bit more release like this. You can also enable the sub oscillator and just select a saw wavetable and route it to the filter with the S button, which means sub on the filter. And also lower it down 1 or 2 octaves. It adds something to the sound, and you can also remove it if you don't like it. Just play around with it. You can also add some white noise, for instance, and make sure you route it to the filter as well. And that just adds some grittiness to the sound. And if you want a deeper sounding bass, you can play around with the envelope 2 on the cutoff. So lower down it like this. And then you get more shorter and lower bass. And that's basically it for this sound. If you have any ideas for the next video, what sound we should do then, it can be your favorite track or another Brazilian bass or slap house sound, then make sure to leave that in the comments so we can cover that next time. And for now, I want to thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.